Hi, good afternoon to all. The previous chapter we discussed the meanings of diversity. Sometimes people who are different from others are teased, laughed at, or not included in a certain activity or group. We feel hurt, angry, helpless, or sad when friends or others treat us in such ways. So, in this chapter, diversity and discrimination, we will try and explore how such experiences are related to the society we live in. We will look at how they are connected to the inequalities that exist around us. Difference and prejudice. There are many things that make us what we are, how we live, what we eat, the languages we speak, the games we play, and the things we celebrate. All these are influenced both by the geography and history of the place where we live. There are 8 major religions in the world, different mother tongues, and different dance forms. Yet we feel safe and secure with the people who look, talk, dress, and think like us. Sometimes we meet people who are very different from us. We may find them strange and unfamiliar and also form certain attitudes and opinions about others. For example, in your text you can see there are two groups of people on rural people and urban people. In the case of rural people, you know that more than 50% of all Indians live in villages. They do not care about their health, they are full of superstition. People in villages are backward and they do not like to use modern agricultural technology. And in the harvesting and plantation season, families spend 12 to 14 hours working in the fields. Villagers are forced to migrate to cities in search of work. These are the statements given in the case of rural people. And in the case of urban people, we can see life in the city is easy. People here were spoiled and lazy. In cities, families spend very little time with each other. People in cities only care about money, not about people. Living in a city is expensive. A large part of people's earnings is spent on rent and transport. City people cannot be trusted. They are cunning and corrupt. So, these are the statements given in the case of rural people and urban people. From these statements, in the case of rural people, you remember that they are ignorant, dirty, and superstitious. And in the case of urban people, they are cunning, money minded, lazy, etc. When our opinions about certain people are always negative, like lazy, cunning, etc., these become prejudices that we carry about them. Then tell me, what is prejudices? Munvidhigal. Okay. So what is prejudice? Do you know? Prejudice means to judge other people negatively or see them as inferior, or feeling of distrust based on ignorance or insufficient knowledge. We often judge people without having a first-hand experience of having dealt with them. This referred to as prejudice. All of us are familiar with the gender differences. Boys are physically strong, they are naughty, they don't cry, they are rowdy, they are good at sports, etc. In the case of girls, they are well behaved, they are emotional, they are good at cooking, they are good at dancing and painting, etc. We fit all boys and all girls into an image that society creates around us. When we fix people into an image, we create a stereotype. Now tell me, what is stereotype? Yes, that is fixing a community, a group of people into one image, we create a stereotype. They are soft and gentle, or they are well behaved. That means all the girls in that class are well behaved. Can you accept that one? Some different opinions are also there. So such a image we are creating in the society. That is why we are telling that stereotype one. That means same type of people. Okay, they fit large numbers of people into only one pattern or type. Then the next point, that is inequality and discrimination. Everyone working for us doesn't have the same level of educational attainment or technical skill. You know that people are different. We should not discriminate against people with skills that are different from those that we have. We can't say them that everyone should be like this or everyone should not be like this. Because why? Because people are different. They are coming from different families. Their educational background is different, and also their technical skill is also different. That's why we can't create. But if we discriminate against people with different skills, we create conflicts in our society. Every day we hear about strikes or conflicts. Why it happened? Because of this type of discrimination. Okay, the previous class we already studied about two boys' case, Samir Ek and Samir Do. We studied that they were different from each other in many ways. Which are they? Yes, they have different religions and they are speaking different languages, and also they are having different customs and practices, and also they are coming from different region, etc. Okay, and another one more difference we studied, that one, their economic background is also different. Especially Samir Do was very poor, and Samir Ek is getting all the facilities to go to school and study, and his father parents are look after him correctly, carefully, so that we can see. But why it happens the same age boy Samir though as not getting all these facilities? Because of inequality, that we can say. So people who are poor do not have the resources or the money to meet their basic needs of food, and especially they experience discrimination in offices, in hospitals, schools, etc., where they are treated badly because they are poor. So, because of economic background, some of them are treating badly in the society. So, our duty is to avoid such inequality and discrimination. So, in this class, we study three main points. One, that is prejudice. What is prejudice? It means to judge other people negatively or see them as inferior. And another point that we studied, that is stereotype. What is stereotype? When we fix people into an image, we create a stereotype. That means, for example, I told you that all boys are good at sports, and all boys are physically strong, and all of them are naughty. So it is not correct in our time, and also we can't create such an opinion.